How's it going, everyone? It's Logan back with another video, and I got a really exciting one today for you guys. I've wanted to do another home gym update video for a really long time now, but simply, for lack of a better term, haven't had enough motivation or really desire to actually do it. But today we're gonna go through a quick rundown of what my current home gym setup looks like, kind of what I'm working with, and just how it looks now. So go ahead and kick back, relax, and hopefully you enjoy the video. All right, so when you initially come down into my gym basement area, this is kind of how it's looking like right now. We actually just had a bunch of water damage downstairs here from a slight flood. The sump pump actually failed in our basement here. So this was just redone about 2-3 weeks ago. But essentially we'll go kind of just straight ahead. So over here I got my rower here. This is a rower I got for Christmas a few years ago. It's honestly pretty solid. I was kind of hesitant about it, but it's really sturdy and I can actually pull pretty hard on it. It doesn't really use a chain similar to the Concept 2 rowers, so it's very smooth. It's pretty darn loud, but it gets the job done. It works pretty well. Moving on over here, we got my dumbbell set. These are a set of 50-pound power block adjustable dumbbells. I got 2 of them. I got these used from a sporting goods store and they work super well. I am really trying to get an upgraded set of dumbbells, but right now these pretty much get the job done. I also have a set of towels I use kind of as fat grips every now and again. That's an easy way to increase the stimulus and to make it a little more challenging. Okay, so the next thing we're actually gonna look at here is my little contraption. So I built this guy to hold my weight storage, and basically it is like a 4x4 post, and I just drilled, I screwed some screws into it at the bottom with some brackets. It's not the most sturdy thing, but it for the most part, it gets the job done. I have 4 45 plates, 2 25-pound plates, 4 35s, and then a handful of change plates at the top. Those are all I have in iron plates. And then as we move forward over here, when it comes to bumpers, I have a pair of 45s, a pair of 35s, 25, 15s, all the way down to 10. So for the strength level that I'm at, I'm actually pretty content and satisfied with the weight. I can do a lot of my Olympic lifts here. I actually have some horse stall mats. I don't really drop weights on here, but I do set them down slightly more aggressive. So those kind of help reduce some of the shock. Those horse stall mats were about $40 a piece. It'd be really nice if I could get this entire flooring in that horse stall mat area, but for right now, that gets the job done. You probably noticed the little bar sticking out of it. That is kind of my beater bar. I actually got that with a set of some of these weight plates in a package from Dick's, and it's not really the best bar. It's okay for like overhead press, rows, and squats and stuff, but the bearings in it don't spin well at all. So when it comes to any Olympic lifting, it's just doesn't really work well at all. However, on the flip side, I do have what I would call my semi-nicer bar. It's a Cap Barbell Beast bar. I actually got that from Amazon for about $120, $130 at the time, and right now I think they go for around $180. So I got it on a really good deal, and that bar is pretty darn solid for the money. I got free shipping on it too, so I honestly can't complain about that. The bar itself has held up pretty well. The knurling's really solid. I should honestly do a separate review on that guy at some point in the future, but it is what it is for now. So as you can see, the bar itself is actually sitting in a pair of squat stands. It's a wooden squat stand set, and I actually made this guy. We'll get a little bit closer here. As you can see, it's 3 2x4s kind of screwed together with a little notch for the squat stand post. So I made that guy at the beginning of the quarantine. It's sitting in some concrete, and it's very, very sturdy for what it's worth. I was super surprised and kind of hesitant about it, but it has been a lifesaver. It has been a cheap lifesaver of that, and it has really, really outdone itself in helping my overall home gym setup. Another really good thing about it too is it's super portable. So when it comes to moving in and out of places, you know, right now I'm kind of hesitant on where I'm staying for a long-term time. So until I find something more long-term, these really fit the bill because they're only about 50 or so pounds each. So very easy to move, pretty darn sturdy for what I lift, and they get the job done. Moving over here, got my kind of AV setup. Just actually got this TV mounted. My dad helped me hook this up, and it's hooked up to cable. It's hooked up to my PS3 so I can watch Netflix, I can watch TV. I have two little mini speakers down there too, and they actually light up the room pretty well with sound and makes everything pretty darn manageable. Moving over here, I kind of got my little cardio cinema. So I got the bike up in front. This is just a spin bike I bought from, again, that same used sporting goods store that I bought my dumbbells from. This guy was 150 bucks. It's got its money's worth times 10 at this point. I've used this a lot for recovery, for actual vigorous workouts, and it's just been a really good addition, and I got it right in front of the TV in case I ever wanted to watch anything there. The treadmill is one of my most recent endeavors. I actually got this from a friend for a super cheap amount of money. They're actually going to give it to me for free, but I declined, so I gave him 50 bucks for it. You know, it's definitely not the best quality, but for what it's worth, I can do some easy walking on it, a little bit of warm up. I don't think I would jog too heavily on it, but just doing some simple walking, even on incline. It has a little bit of an incline. Super efficient for that and works really well. A treadmill is something I've wanted for a really long time because I like just doing walking on treadmills. So that has been a super nice addition. And of course, I had to put it right in front of the TV, as you see, just to get a little bit of, again, that cardio cinema kind of vibe. So one of my last things in the actual gym area here is going to be this weight bench I got. This is an Ethos adjustable weight bench. These guys go for about $280 new on dicksportinggoods.com. And I actually got it for $165 off of Facebook Marketplace from somebody. So as you can see, a lot of my gym equipment here, I've gotten either discounted, I've gotten either used from friends, strength coaches I interned with, just kind of going around and finding good deals. That's been really the name of the game for building this home gym. Also, it's taken a really long time for me to slowly compile this. You know, it's probably been about 3 years of getting everything all together. So if you are considering doing a home gym, just remember it takes time. Slowly piecemealing stuff is definitely the way to go, because even if you don't have a gym right now, you might be planning to have one at some point. Just start buying some stuff, even if it's just a barbell or some plates. You can slowly build up over time, and then once you find a place, go ahead and start building it outright. Okay, so this is kind of the last area. This is still in my basement section of it, and this is kind of where I put my miscellaneous stuff. So I got my bucket of bands, I got my ab roller in there, I have a 20-pound medicine ball. I found this was a good rack for like my running shoes and my fitness cross trainer shoes. Got some like rollers and pads and stuff, got a weight vest, yoga mat, just kind of extra stuff just shoved into this corner. It works really well for just a little mobility slash band corner. Workout bag right there. And then moving over, this is actually the last little portion of my gym. I really wanted a pull-up bar that was actually inside side of the actual gym area, but this works pretty darn well because I'm still able to at least have a pull-up bar. So I have to be on my knees when I use this. Unfortunately, I can't stand up and down tall, but works really well. I got the rings attached to it as well, so I can do ring dips, ring rows, do a lot of different things with this guy, and it really is just another great training tool to use. So one of the last things I'm going to mention about my home gym and just show you guys is this wall. And although it seems kind of simple and stupid to note, this wall is made out of solid brick. So it's really handy if I'm trying to do any type of handstand hold, handstand push-up, variation, anything where I'm throwing my medicine ball against the wall, anything, yeah, essentially anything where it's going to be a little more vigorous against the wall compared to using it against this surface, which could be easily punched through or just torn up. So having this wall here is super, super nice and handy. Even though it's not the most amount of space, it's still something that gets the job done. I also use these stairs pretty frequently for step ups, calf raises, box jumps. Again, just kind of making do with what I got. You know, home gyms, you got to find something that works for you. And right now, this works for about 85 to 90% of the workouts that I want to do. It really helps get the job done. When I'm in a pinch on time, I can just come down here and knock something out really quick. And it's super, super nice and handy. So I hope you enjoyed this little home gym tour. If you have any questions or anything, or maybe you want to hear a review about some of the equipment and just processes that I've had in building this home gym, feel free to leave a comment down below. Go ahead, like, share, and subscribe, and we'll make sure to catch you in that next video. Bye.